If there's one thing I've come to realize, it's that God is too faithful to fail a man. Besides, he's not a man that he should lie, nor the son of a man that he should change his ways. There is a time and a season for everything. One of the main things we must understand is that life is spiritual, so is everything in it. If you see anything happening in the natural, it's because it has happened in the spiritual. Things don't just happen. There's a spiritual manipulation to everything that happens. Life in itself is a serious business, and you must learn to take it seriously. That is why you cannot just live anyhow, especially if you're a child of God. One of the things you must understand is that there are people that you are surrounded with that probably call themselves your friends, but they're not. They've probably planted seeds that are not to your favor. But don't worry. The Bible says, whatever has not been planted by God in your life shall be uprooted. I declare today that God will not give them peace until they confess what they have done. There is wickedness all around us, whether we see it or not. It's even possible to be laughing with people who are plotting evil or have plotted evil against you. The Bible made us understand that the heart of man is desperately wicked, meaning that the natural heart of a man is to do evil. The only distinguishing factor here is as Christians, we have the life of Christ in us. Learn to activate the working power of God in your life, and you'll see it manifest. Of a truth, there is a cloud of witnesses. There are people out there who are not happy with the progress you're making daily. They want to sabotage your success. It may even look like they want to destroy you so that they will shine. Little did they know that blocking someone's light does not necessarily mean you'll shine. You just have to wait for your turn. The same way the sun, moon, and stars take turns in shining, that is how we as humans must relate. God will not give your enemies peace, those who trouble you until they confess what they've done. There are people up against you everywhere. You may not even understand it or see it coming, but you are up against people who are not happy for you. Most of them have plotted evil against you. They've done unspeakable things just to put you in the pit, but God will not give them peace. They shall be troubled till they open their mouth to confess what they've done. Sometimes you'll see things are going the wrong way in your life, and you keep wondering if God is truly at work in your life. You keep returning to God with tears in your eyes. Little did you know that there are people who are orchestrating evil against you. They will use their mouths to confess all they have done. God is fishing them out one by one. He will so trouble them until they confess the sins they've committed against you. So it is possible to have people who have done some evil manipulations against you, but the Lord will not grant them peace until they confess that which they have done. The Bible says, every enchantment against Israel shall be destroyed. In this context, you are Israel, and so every arrangement of the enemy against your life is cancelled and it shall not stand. Some people are just showing their white teeth to you, but that does not mean they have good news for you in mind. Even so, God will expose the plans of the enemy against your life. God will not give them peace until they use their mouth to confess what they have done against you. God will take away sleep from their eyes. They will be restless and wonder what's happening in their lives. But until they confess, that is the only thing that will bring peace to your heart. The Lord will turn away your captivity, and it will be like a dream come true for you. He will help you, and He will lead you into the part that leads to good tidings. But I tell you today that they will not have peace until they confess. Looking at the scenario of the king who did not have peace because of one man, which was Mordecai, He asked that the books of record be read to him. Although this scenario may not be closely linked, I'm telling you that when the Lord decides to disturb a man, that person will not rest until he does what is correct. Relax. God is working on your behalf to make sure that they confess all the atrocities that they've done against you. It may be that things are not working for you. It seems your life moves slower than what you expect to be. God is going to destroy the destroyer for your sake, so that they will confess all they have done against you. If they do not, they will not have peace of mind. The Lord is concerned with all that concerns you. That's why He will not allow your enemies to rest, those plotting evil against you, to rest until they use their mouth to confess. You must understand first that God is capable of fighting your battles. He told the Israelites to stand still and see the deliverance He will bring to them. He said, "You should be still and know that He is God. He will be exalted in the heavens and the earth. The Lord of the host is with you, so be still and watch God perform wonders." The Bible says that He is a good shepherd, that He is the reason why He will not give them peace. The Bible told us in Psalms 23 verse 1 to 6, "The Lord is my shepherd, to feed, guide, and shield me. I shall not lack. He maketh me lay down in fresh, tender, green pastures. He leads me beside the still and restful waters. He refreshes and restores my life, myself. He leads me in the paths of righteousness, uprightness, and right standing with Him, not for my earning it, but for His name's sake. Yes, though I walk through the deep, sunless valley of the shadow of death, I will fear or dread no evil, for you are with me. Your rod to protect and your staff to guide, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my brimming cup runs over. Surely, or only goodness, mercy, and unfailing love shall follow me all the days of my life, and through the length of my days, the house of the Lord and His presence shall be my dwelling place. You should follow Him only, so that He will deliver you from all the plans of the enemy against your life. God will not give them peace until they confess what they have done to you. It doesn't take hours for God to change your story. For those who are looking for a way to shatter and destroy you, God will preserve you from all their plans. All the plans that they've planned against you, it shall be destroyed. The hand of the Lord is not too short, neither is He too deaf to hear you when you call. Besides, He said you should ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. When you knock, the door will be opened to you. And when it shall happen, it shall be like a dream, just like in the Bible in the book of Psalms 126 verse 1 to 6. When the Lord brought back the captives who returned to Zion, we were like those who dream. It seemed so unreal. Then was our mouths filled with laughter and our tongues with singing. Then they said among the nations, "The Lord has done great things for them. The Lord has done great things for us. We are glad." Turn to freedom our captivity and restore our fortunes, O Lord, as the streams in the south, the Negeb, are restored by the torrents. They who sow in tears shall reap in joy and singing. He who goes forth bearing seed and weeping at needing his precious supply of grain for sowing shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. Until they open their mouth to confess that which they have done against you, God will deliver you out of the hand of the evil one. They will not have any peace until they confess what they have done against you.